Okay, I think this is a great opportunity.
Mic closer.
Yeah. I think we were discussing about this for the last couple of months because that's when we realized that, and then we had a couple of options and everything. But and then I started researching a lot about stem cell when I came across, and I read a lot on the net, and apart from that, a little bit of literature. And I think it's one of the best possible gifts that you can give your future baby, in the sense that it ensures, it gives you protection, insurance, whatever you would want to call that, for a lifetime. So I think so that in case any unforeseen things were to happen, you at least have peace of mind that you have done your best. And I think my sense is that every parent in his or her way should ideally go for this. I wish Mayur a great opportunity with LifeCell and a lot of luck with it. Thanks so much, Mayur. Thanks a lot.
Well, like most Indian couples, we were very skeptical when we first heard about stem cell banking. From the initial moment when I thought it's just a marketing gimmick, to the day when I finally came to the conclusion that this is really important, and it's one of the best gifts any parent could give, any expecting parent can give their children. It secures their future like nothing else. And it is once in a lifetime opportunity. We took a long time to move from that phase of disbelief to being completely convinced parents. It took a lot of research, talking to family doctors, to fellow friends, and my personal gynecologist and everybody else. And we are analysts too, so yeah, we read up a lot on this. And now we are sure that this was the best decision we have made. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing such honest thoughts. And because I completely, I associate with what they're saying. I know exactly what they're saying. And, you know, these are the real voices. That is what you go through. And you just feel that this is the first gift you can give before even bringing your baby into this world. And actually at the time, but you take the decision before. So it does take, every expectant parent will probably bomb their doctors with questions, and so many questions, and we'll meet them a couple of times and keep going through it all. But to know that everyone's here and present and willing to share these details, I think that is very reassuring to expectant parents, and you've heard it from them, so you know exactly what we're saying. So thank you so much. I think you all need to go rest. You go sit first.
Thank you very much, Mr. and Mrs. Shah, and Mr. and Mrs. Jain. We wish you best wishes from our side.
You aware about this particular thing, LifeCell, and you and Abhishek had decided, when did you all decide to go for this particular thing? Like, you know?
It's a bit of a rhetoric. Well, very honestly, I was aware of stem cell banking and cord cell banking as a development, probably out of my sheer interest in the medical field. Most of my friends are doctors. And I have been aware of this existing in the world way before I even got married, actually. And, you know, I was always fascinated by it. I think any research and development in general, let alone in science and healthcare, has always been of interest for me. And you know, when spelt out, it just seems like such a simplistic, natural decision to make. I had always probably banked that thought for a while, way before I even came together in matrimony. I mean, before I even got married. So once we got married, I mean, obviously you all know, you all have been sitting and clocking it and following us right until the time I got pregnant. But from then on, you know, time just flies by. And as I think any expectant parent will share, that during that period, you just kind of like to, you think that you possibly can hope and plan for a lot of things. And time flies by you. And there are lots of important personal decisions that a couple takes at that point in time. And like I said, at that point in time as well, we were contacted by a couple of companies, to be fair. But it's just that I think closer to the date, we had interacted extensively with LifeCell. And like I shared with you, and you have experienced, Mayur can be very charming, and at the same time, very detailed. He educates you on everything that there is to offer. We as parents will, as any expectant parent will, you actually research all that you have to, because it's a very important personal decision that you make. And once we were convinced, which was actually fairly smooth and easy, we went ahead with the decision to bank with LifeCell. And yeah, but it's, you know, once a decision is made, you actually feel so good about it. Because I can see where the campaign is coming from. Because it is the most simple, most obvious, most natural. And once you make the decision, you realize such an easy gift to actually give to your offspring. Yes, and that probably will be the next question coming forth. There is a monetary aspect attached to it, like every investment in life, personal or financial. And when you make this decision, it does call for an investment as well. But I think that's where you let couples, families take this decision, which is what I loved in my interaction with LifeCell. They educate you, but the decision obviously is yours to go ahead and see if you would like to, if you can afford to go ahead and make that investment. And then once you do it, you actually, these are expenditures you actually feel really good about. And particularly today, what I'm feeling really happy on this special day while I'm associating with the brand, and I'm probably answering 50 other questions already while I'm answering yours, is the price point that is being shared today. There is a huge change in what LifeCell is offering today. And it does seem like definitely an affordable option for a lot of families out there with the schemes as well that they're throwing in. I mean, there are EMIs and all that being put in for expectant parents. And that's why when I was speaking earlier in my speech, I mentioned families and friends. I think people can actually come together to make this gift possible in a parent's life. You know, we traditionally buy so many things for expectant parents and things like that as families and friends. Probably can come together and also pursue this possibility in expectant parents' lives and make that the perfect gift for a child coming into this world. And just the fact that they have definitely introduced a far more affordable price point, I think, is a wonderful development as well.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. This
Hi.
is Zohaib Khan from Pro Bollywood.
Yes.
Well, Aishwarya ma'am, as we all know that celebrities like you have a very